You may have heard of animals like lions and tigers killing humans and eating their flesh, but it seems very strange and scary to hear that a person eats the flesh of another human being. But something similar was seen and heard in Pakistan a few years ago. There are two such man-eating cannibal brothers who takes dead bodies out of the tomb and ate more than 150 of them. The names of these two brothers are Muhammad Farman Ali and Muhammad Arif Ali. The two brothers, who hail from Kotwa Kailan village in Darya Khan area of Bihar district in Pakistan's Punjab province, are married, but their wives had left them. Their wives alleged that both of them used to beat them and abused them. Both cannibal brothers were arrested for the first time in 2011, when the body of a woman suddenly disappeared from a nearby cemetery. The woman was named Syra Parveen, 24, and died of cancer. When Syra's family members buried her in the cemetery and went there the next day, they saw that her grave was carved and Syra's body was missing, after which he complained to the police. During the investigation, police came to know that Farman Ali and Arif Ali were involved in the disappearance of Syra's body, after which the police reached their house and saw that there was something like curry in a pot in the inner room. When the police investigated in other places, they found Syra's body in a sack outside the house, which they were shocked to see, because the body was cut in pieces. The police then took the two brothers into custody and sent the curry pot to the lab for examination, where it was discovered that the curry was made of human flesh.
Before we proceed, please subscribe and don't forget to click the notification bell down below and leave your comments and suggestions.
When the police interrogated both brothers, surprising things came to light. They told the police that they used to remove such dead bodies from the grave, which have been buried recently, and used to bring them to their house. After this, they used to make a curry of the flesh of the dead body and eat it. Both admitted that they had eaten more than 100 dead by now. He said this after his arrest in April 2011. Later, both the man-eating brothers were produced in the court, but there was a problem, because there was no provision for punishing the accused of such acts in Pakistan. So both of them were tried for trespassing and under other sections. The court sentenced the two to 2 years each and fined them 50,000 rupees each. Both were kept in Mianwali district jail. However, they stayed less in jail than in hospital because they were getting treated for their mental illness. When the convictions of both cannibal brothers were completed, they were released from prison in May 2013. After this, both brothers reached their village, but people started opposing their release there. Now they started to fear that people might kill them, so the two brothers did not meet anyone and were rarely seen in the area. In April 2014, local people complained to the police that the smell of rotten meat was coming from the house of both brothers. After this, the police raided their house. The view was astonishing. They found the head of a 2-year-old child in a room, who was buried in the cemetery after death. Also, human meat curry was kept in a pot there. This view was the same as during the police raids in 2011. Subsequently, the police arrested the two brothers and were produced in court once more. Now the court again had the same trouble as to what punishment should be given to them for such an act, because there was no provision in the law regarding this. The case was later referred to the Anti-Terrorism Court in Sargodha, Punjab. This court found Farman Ali and Arif Ali guilty of raiding the child's grave, as well as spreading terror and damaging property, and sentenced them to 12 years. Both the cannibal brothers are currently in jail.